Can you hear me?
We started recording.
You should shift a little bit. You should shift that your face is in the.
Yeah, Ravi, if you can just move a bit more, a little bit more.
That's fantastic.
Wonderful.
Don't I've got a problem with the camera. How to put it right?
That's fine.
Rabbi,
It looks fine now,
That's
Rabbi.
perfect.
Wonderful.
Rabbi, the way you are now is perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, first of all, how everybody is, and hopefully that we have a good start. I can't see Ruben Bilshitz. Anybody knows what's about Bilshitz?
I do not know the answer. I don't know the answer. I can try.
And he wasn't on Tuesday night either. I hope
It's a public holiday. Maybe he went. Maybe they went away.
I can phone him. I can try.
Today is a public holiday. What
in
kind
South
of
Africa? In South Africa, it's a public
Freedom
holiday.
Day. Freedom Day.
It's amazing.
Freedom from electricity.
So,
that might be why Ruben's not here. He might not have power. I don't know what.
There's load shedding in our area. There's load shedding. Benji also is load shedding.
My load shedding is about to start in a few minutes, but I'll be able to stay.
Okay, so let at least have a start. I don't know what is there any time that you don't that is safe not to have a load shedding or not?
You cannot control it, Rabbi.
They do it. They do
Every
give
day
us.
is different.
There's always a
Okay,
day.
so
There is a warning. We do have a warning.
so as I said, and I suggested, and I think that we was agreed that we will start a new Masechet Sotah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It will take some time, obviously. We are not no, somebody. One second. Hello, Avshalom. מה? למדנו ב5:30. מחר בבוקר 9:30. כן? אותו דבר. ואצלכם? יופי, תהנו. אני עכשיו מתחיל כאן שיעור בזום. Okay, bye. Okay, just a little bit of a introduction. What is the Sotah and what is I see Ruben Bilshitz is coming in now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the Sotah? Sotah, this is a woman, okay, we'll start before, a woman that she is married. Obviously, she is not allowed to have any intimate relationship with another person. If there is a suspicion that the husband suspects her that she does have, obviously, if he's got two witnesses to testify that she is having a relationship with somebody, that they saw, that they were intimate, then it's a different story. Obviously, she is guilty of, what do you call it?
Adultery.
Of what that?
Adultery.
Adultery. I told you that now, after I came from South Africa, before when I came to South Africa, I forgot Hebrew. Now I came to Africa, I forgot English. So it means I haven't got no Hebrew and no English. So adultery is if the woman would be, she was warned by two witnesses and say, listen, if you are going to have this relationship, you are going to, there is a death penalty for that. And nevertheless, she doesn't stop. then he takes the law. However, it's very seldom that it happened that a woman will go and has a relationship and while two witnesses will warn her. That's unusual. But what seems to be, and even in our time, it can happen. It happens, not to it happens that there is a marriage which is not stable or whatever, and the woman might have some ideas and she's not happy with her situation and she's looking for something else, and the husband suspects that she has a relationship with another person. So obviously, such a situation is not healthy because he have a wife when he suspects her that she has got a relationship with somebody else. So the Torah had got a process how to deal with such a situation. And the process is just in a general term that we understand because there are certain words which we will be very familiar with it. The husband has to warn his wife, say, look, I don't like the fact that you have a relationship with somebody. I don't want you to have anything to do with this person, this particular person. You mustn't be with him on your own. This warning is called in the Mishnah kinui. Kinui mekaneh. If he mekaneh means he warns his wife not to be together on their own with this person. This has to be done we'll see whether in two witnesses has to witness that he did warn her. Now, the next step, if she doesn't stick to this, and now come another two witnesses and say that she did stay, they could see, and she was by herself with somebody, then they didn't see that she actually had intimate relationship, but she was just together with one person on her own. And this is called stira, that she was like hiding with this person, hidden with this person. Now, obviously, in ancient time, in Talmudic time, if the husband wants to divorce her, he doesn't have to have many excuses. He could divorce his wife without any reason or cause. But if he does so, then he has to pay the ketubah. The ketubah is the financial obligation that a person undertakes when he marries his wife, that if he divorces her for no halachic justification, he paid this ketubah. And you are familiar that there is a ketubah which is in the chuppah. The rabbi reads the ketubah, it's in Aramaic. The chassan beforehand, he takes this obligation. So the husband could divorce, but he will have to pay. However, if he suspects her that she has a relationship and he wants to divorce her and not to pay ketubah, he has to prove that she had a relationship with somebody else. So here, there is a process. He has to bring the wife to the Beis Din. It was the Beis Din Agadol in Yerushalayim or whatever. And every attempt is made to the woman, if she really admitted, if she really had a relationship with somebody, to admit and to go out, to be divorced and no payment. However, if she insists that nothing wrong, she didn't do anything wrong, so here comes what the Torah, the whole chapter in Sefer Bamidbar. He has to bring her to the Kohen. The Kohen, again, tries to make her to take an oath that she didn't have any relationship with anybody, and we try to try whatever we can that if she did, she must. We try to convince her to admit and go out. However, could be that it is a false accusation. For this, there is a test. And the test is that there is all this which discusses in the Gemorra, and you have to be patient, and it goes all different details, but in large, she has to drink water, which the Kohen draws from in the Beis Hamikdash, in the temple, and in this water, he puts a text from the Torah, which discusses this situation, and she drinks it. And if she's completely innocent, then nothing will happen to her. In fact, not only nothing to happen to her, things will be improving for her. Like if she didn't have children, if she'll have children. If she had 6 children, better children. All kinds of things that will improve her situation. However, if she is guilty, then this water, according to what Torah said, she will start physically get sick and all kinds of things will happen until eventually she'll die. So this was a test. We'll see that not always it works. There are certain requirements that it will work, but I'm just giving a very vast, broad introduction to the whole subject. So the woman is called Sotah. Sotah, what would be the right English translation? A woman that she is Sotah, I'm trying to see what the English translation. Doesn't say suspected for a questionable Sotah. Okay. And So this tractor, Masechet Sotah, deals obviously with this. It based on a chapter in the Deuteronomy, in Bamidbar. Hashem says, "Speak to the children of Israel and say, a man whose wife shall go astray." Oh, Sotah is a woman who goes astray and commit adultery against her husband, and there was the whole chapter dealing with it in the Torah. And as usually, the basis is the chapter of the Torah, then comes the Mishnah, and then comes the Gemorra. So, with the help of God, Bezrat Hashem, we start with this Masechet Sotah, the first Mishnah. המקנא לאשתו. מקנא לאשתו, that's what I say, כינוי, this is warns his wife. And he warns his wife, not just generally said, you mustn't talk to people. He's talking about a specific person. A particular man, you must not have anything to do with him. רב אליעזר אומר, מקנא לה על פי שניים, ומשקיע על פי יד אחד. So רב אליעזר says, the warning has to be on the basis of two witnesses that they will testify that he actually warned her in presence of two witnesses. הוא משקה על פי עד אחד או על פי עצמו. That now, if he wants to, obviously, he says, you mustn't seclude yourself with this person, and now he wants to, he's still very unhappy, she listened to that. So in order, in the process, it needs to do the warning in presence of two witnesses. This is called kinui. And later, she doesn't adhere to the warning, and she does seclude herself with this person that she was warned again. So even if there is one witness now that he says, I saw her, that in spite of the warning, she did have, still we are not talking about, they saw that she was sleeping in him, but just that he warned her not to be together with him, and one person said, he testified that or al pi atzmo, or there are no witnesses, but he says, I saw her that she was with this person. And therefore, my suspicion is that not only she was together with him, but she probably suspected that she lived with him, she intimated with him. Then the next step will be to bring her to drink this water. But we are not there yet. Here we are talking about the introduction before that. So here, Rabbi Eliezer said, two witnesses for the warning, but afterwards, if you want to continue with the process, you need to have either one witness that she, in spite of, did secluded with the guy, or he himself says, I saw it. Rabbi Yosha, however, says, מקנא על פי שניים, ומשקה על פי שניים. Rabbi Yosha said it's not enough that he said, I saw her with this man, or there is one witness that said, I saw her with a man. You need to have evidence of two witnesses that they say that they saw her with this man. כיצד מקנא לה? Now we say exactly how is it going this morning. אומר לה בפני שניים. He says in presence with the two witnesses. אל תדברי עם פלוני. You must not speak to this particular person. And she ignored it. ודיברה עמו. She ignored it. עדיין היא מותרת לביתה. She's still permitted to be with her husband, because the minute if she is really did commit adultery, then obviously, besides the punishment they're talking about, which is not easy to apply, because as I said, you need a warning and two witnesses to see it, but she will be, if she did commit adultery, then she's forbidden to be with her husband. He must divorce her. However, in our case, we are talking. So he warned, she ignored, and then what happened? Still, she's still, it's not enough to forbid her to live with him, or that he must divorce her. מותרת בתרומה, מותרת לאכול בתרומה, and she still are able to eat truma. In other words, if it's a Kohen, as you know, there is taxes in agriculture. You have to give a certain amount of crops to the Kohen. Only Kohen and his family can eat, and his wife. However, if she would be really adulterous, then she's not allowed to truma when she will see the morning.
Rav, can I ask a question?
Yeah?
Isn't there a bit of a contradiction with Rabbi Eliezer? Because Rabbi Eliezer said, if he issues the warning in the presence of two witnesses, then the warning is effective. But if we take it from where the Mishnah says, he does have two witnesses. So there seems to be some contradiction here. Because if Rabbi Eliezer says there must be two witnesses, and if they're told two witnesses, then the warning is effective, and then the Mishnah says he issues a warning in the presence of two witnesses, and yet she's still permitted. So isn't there a bit of a contradiction?
No, why? He is warning her, you mustn't talk to this man.
Yes, but there got to be two witnesses. The issue is the two
No,
witnesses.
but the witnesses
Were there
only,
two witnesses or weren't there
Glassman,
two witnesses?
the witnesses only testified that he warned her.
Yeah.
Not yet. Now, the warning, she didn't heed to this warning. Now, she did seclude herself with this man. Whether, how do I know that she did? Rabbi Eliezer said, either there is a witness to it, or even the husband herself says, I'm not happy with the situation. I saw her talking to this guy. According to Rabbi Yeshua, no, it's not enough yet. What you saw or one witness if you want to continue with the process, to go what was a Sotah is, and we see in a moment, then it has to be evidence that she didn't heed to the warning. This is up to now. Still yet nothing happened. However, נכנסה עמו לבית הסתר. Now we are talking about, up to now you just talking, I don't like you I don't want to talk to the guy. Full stop. So still nothing yet. However, if she goes into the Coma Center, which is a secluded place with this suspicious adulterer, ושהתה עמו כדי טומאה, and there is evidence that she remained with him in this secluded place a certain time, which time came to think that it wasn't a second there. She was sometime that you can understand that actually they were intimated. Then, אסורה לביתה, she is forbidden to her husband or to her house, ואסורה לאכול בטומאה, and then she is already forbidden to eat טומאה, ואם מת, and if the husband died without children, and we are talking about still nothing with the water. He died before she drank the water, because the test usually should be to confirm whether she were adulterous or not. The water will show, but we'll see later that depends on certain conditions.
Rav, there's only three minutes left.
Okay, so we finish the Mishnah. Then, if the husband dies, choletzet velo mityabemet, if there is the husband has got a brother, usually the brother would have to marry her ibum, has to marry her because a person childless, the husband, its brother, he takes over. But here, she can only do chalitza. Chalitza is the way the process of discharging her or him from him. There is a process of taking off the shoe of the husband in the front of the basin, which we'll discuss at a later stage. So this is the introduction of the Mishnah. Okay?
Well,
Correct, Rav. Thank you so much.
Okay, I hope that it will be a lasting process, because it will take some time. Obviously, it's advisable if you can get hold of English text and to be able to go over it or prepare for it. It's quite interesting. We are not aware about the whole thing.
Rav, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Good night and good Shabbos.
Shabbat
Thank you.
shalom.
Thank you.
Sakizun.
Shabbos, everybody.
Leslie, I want to talk to you on the telephone. May I talk to the phone you now?
You know, Rav, I'm going to be with David Levy. Can I phone you after the talk with Rav Levy?
Okay, we can
Okay,
talk
okay.
or tomorrow if whatever. I have to discuss with you.
Okay,
my
wonderful.
relation with the dental side.
Okay, no problem. Thank you,
Thank
Rav.
you. Have a good night, everybody, and a good Shabbos.
Shabbos,
Okay, thank
everyone.
you, Rabbi.
Shabbos.
Shabbat shalom.